Hey y'all, hey, what's going on? Welcome to this week's Fitness Friday. I am Crystal Taylor, the owner of Fitness is Not a Game. I specialize in helping women over 40 lose weight without dieting or exercising for more than 30 minutes at a time. And today, we are doing a follow up to last week's discussion. Last week, I started the conversation about us creating a not to do list. Too often we make to do lists, but let's also make not to do lists. So I gave you 5 tips last week. If you missed it, go back and check it out. But this week, I'm going to give you 5 more things that you should not do, that you need to stay away from if you are serious about getting your health and your fitness on track. So I see folks are coming in. Hey, if you are hearing me now, say hey. Let me know that you're here. Make sure that you're also tagging your accountability partners. Share it on out because folks need to hear this. Too often we focus on just these things where we're like, oh, it's time for me to get my life right. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But what about what you're doing that you shouldn't be doing that's jacking it up, right? Which real quick, you know why it's so easy? Oh, it's so easy for us to make a to-do list because we already beating ourselves up like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this already. I need to be doing this. This was wrong. I'm doing not doing this. But we struggle with holding that mirror in our face and say, ooh, this is what I'm doing, and this could be a problem. Ooh, this is what I'm doing. This could be a problem. So you ain't got to worry about doing that. I got you. So if y'all ready for this list of the second 5 things, cheers, y'all. That should be on your not to do list. Type ready in the chat, and we're going to get to it. First thing, let me see if y'all ready. I don't know if y'all ready for this. It's Friday, feeling a little spicy, and I'm ready to give it to y'all. So the first thing that we need to add on our not to do list is neglecting strength training. Y'all, I posted about that this morning. If you are in the Fitness is Not a Game Facebook group, then hopefully you saw it. Look, I'm just going to, can I share my screen with y'all? I'm going to show y'all something. So, I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I'm going to show y'all. I don't know if I like that layout. That's a little bit better. I'm going to let y'all see that because that's what y'all want to see anyway. Y'all want to see the buttocks. So I want y'all to stop neglecting the benefits of strength training. Look at this picture. I'm going to give y'all a second. I don't think anybody is going to deny which one they would choose. I don't believe so. I really don't believe so. I think this is an obvious choice. But this is the thing. It's not just about having that booty do pop the way it is in there. It's not, y'all. I know some like, that's all I need. And we had a comment this morning, like, I do cardio, my booty still like that because she got that junk. Some of us is born with it, right? But this is the thing. As we are aging, and we all are, whether you want to admit it or not, our bodies need to be stronger. It's not just the aesthetics, even though muscle shapes you out more than cardio will. Strength training, it will shape you out. And let's be clear, strength training does not have to include weights. Strength training is anything that includes any type of resistance. Gravity is a form of resistance, right? It's your own body can be used as resistance. But as we're getting older, we have to build more muscle and be stronger so that we can help support these joints. The more muscle we have, the more fat we lose, which means we're taking some of the pressure away from those joints. Because whether you want to admit it or not, that extra weight that we're carrying around or you're carrying around, Whoever, let's be honest. We're going to talk directly to whoever needs to hear this. The extra weight that you're carrying around is causing stress, extra stress on your knees, on your back, right? But the more muscle we have, the more fat that we burn, the easier it is for us to go up and down stairs. The more we can take care of ourselves by carrying our luggage, carrying our groceries or whatever. The more muscle we have, the more our metabolism increases. Y'all, as we getting older, let's drink up. Let's be real. And y'all know this. As we are getting older, our metabolism is slowing down. It just naturally is. Your body can only do so much, but you can help that by building more muscle. It helps to ramp up your metabolism because your body is working to rebuild those muscles as you work them. Let me know if this is making sense. And when we do all of that, not only does our body look better, but it performs better. That's the key, y'all. And ain't nothing wrong with vanity. There's nothing wrong with it. Everybody want to look good. If you say you don't care about looking good, I tell you that you ain't telling the truth. You ain't. You ain't. Everybody want to look good. However, at this point in our lives, and I can put money on that everybody on who's watching this, hey, you probably at least 40 and up, right? That means at this point, we really have to focus on our health overall. And when we focus on those things overall, the other stuff comes along with it. But we can't just keep doing cardio. Let me know, raise your hand if you want to be honest about being a cardio queen or king. Let me know if you're a cardio person. Now, disclaimer, let me clarify something. I am not saying the heck with cardio. Nope. You need cardio for this thing right here. It makes sense. You got to have cardio, but I need you to stop neglecting the importance of strength training as well. It's not just about the aesthetics. The aesthetics look amazing. Let's be real on it. I've said this many times before. If you look back at the bodies that you admire, for my women, if you're like, oh, I wish I had legs like Serena Williams, a booty like Serena Williams, arms like Auntie Angela or Michelle Obama. Those things did not come from cardio. And let's even flip it the other way. When you're looking at these men's whose bodies that you like, that's typically not from cardio. That's from strength training. Whether it was, y'all go ahead and listen. I'm sure y'all can. I'm sure y'all can list a whole bunch of bodies that you like. Let's see. Who? The Rock, strength training. Who's Will Smith and Suicide Squad? Strength training. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Y'all come on with me. Idris, strength training. Reggie Bush, I saw an ad with him the other day. Strength training. Those are not cardio bodies. They're not. They're not. So I need you to stop overlooking the benefit of strength training. Even in addition to the aesthetics, it really does help you overall. All right? That's funny. Y'all be quiet, so I'll tell y'all a list of men's. I'm here for it. All right. If y'all ready for the second thing that I want you to stop doing today, give me a 2 in the chat. And this one might hit a little home. I don't want it to hurt, but I want you to reflect on it. Okay? All right. I love it. Second thing you have to stop doing, or the things you should not do no more, is setting unrealistic goals. Fam. Let's talk about this on so many levels. Yes, I want you to shoot your shot. I want you to shoot for the stars, all that good stuff, right? However, it's so important when it comes to this health, fitness, weight loss. I use all those words interchangeably, depending on whatever resonates with you today. Hear whatever word gets you. When we're shooting for money goals, you try for it, you go for 200,000, you give 190, you ain't mad, right? But even then, that's who says that's unrealistic. But when it comes to health and fitness, there are so many unrealistic goals that I've heard. And it's sad because when we set these unrealistic goals, we're actually setting ourselves up for failure, right? And I use air quotes on that because I'm a firm believer that just by trying, you did not fail. But I know that when a lot of people don't reach the goal that they set out for, they feel like they failed, right? And I don't want that for you. And that's what setting unrealistic goals can do. If you say you want to lose, we're a month away from Mother's Day, a few weeks away, somewhere around there, about a month away from Mother's Day. You want to lose 55 pounds by Mama's Day in a month. Or even the goal of, you know what, I haven't worked out in 2 years, but this is it. My goal is I'm going to go to the gym every day, 7 days a week for 2 hours at a time. Unrealistic because you haven't been setting that pattern. So what happens is when you set these goals and they're unrealistic and you don't meet them, that messes with your psyche. That diminishes your motivation. It's so discouraging because now you're telling yourself, you're having this conversation like, there I go again, failing. So when you're creating goals, I need you to be honest about what's realistic. Is it realistic for you to lose 55 in a month? Probably not. Is it realistic that you could lose, in a month? Let's just say 6 pounds. Yeah, very realistic. Is it realistic that you're going to go to the gym 7 days a week for 2 hours at a time if you haven't worked out in 2 years? Probably not. Is it realistic that you're going to go for a 30-minute walk 3 times a week? Yeah, pretty realistic. Because what happens is that each time you reach a goal, it motivates you, it encourages you. There's no such thing as a small win. But I do want you to set these smaller goals so that you can keep tacking on these wins and wins that keep patting you on the back. Because if you're telling yourself you're going to the gym every day, as soon as you miss a day, it's a problem. Dang, I said I was going to do this. No. I want you to remember the good things, the goals that you've met, so that you can keep moving forward. So like with my clients, drink up, please. With my clients, they all have access to my app, right? And that's where I put their workouts in there. And they're like if they have to submit measurements. But what I've also encouraged them to do is submit all the things they do in there. If you go for a walk, put that in the app. Log that as a workout. If you go skating, if you went dancing, whatever your activity, play pickleball, put all of that stuff in the app so that when you look in there, you're like, wow, I've been busy. I've been doing the thing, right? Those types of things give you encouragement as opposed to opening the app and you saying 0 and nothing, right? That's why in the app, like I only give workouts, just changed it to 5 days a week, right? But they're only 30 minutes at a time. We can't expect you to jump into something super crazy if you haven't been there before. All right. And that's why, y'all, that is why I believe it's 80% of people admit to giving up on their New Year's resolutions by February. February. Don't even make it a whole 2 months into the year, right? But a lot of times that happens because people set these unrealistic goals. They're talking about they're going to the gym, they're gonna do 2-a-days, they're gonna remove we didn't talk about the unrealistic goals. When we talk about goals, y'all see I had to put a mic close. A lot of times when we talk about goals, people immediately think about weight loss and exercise. But let's talk about these food goals too. I'm going to stop eating all sugar. I'm not eating no more meat. I'm about to be a vegan. That means I ain't eating no dairy. I'm done eating fried foods. I'm just going to do clean eating. Come on now. Is that realistic? When you've been eating that type of weight all your life now, what's realistic is to make a change, or even it's not even for this. Okay, drink up. I got some tea over here too. I feel like I might need some tea for this, but it's not even really realistic for you to totally give up any food that you've been eating just because you want to lose some doggone weight. It's not. If you decide to give up a food, it's typically because you're disgusted by it, because you learned how it was made or whatever. You don't like it anymore. You realize it makes you sick. But even then, people keep eating foods that keep making them sick, right? Because they like it that much. Y'all seen Dr. Doolittle, right? So is it realistic for you to say, I'm going to give up the foods that I love or I like because I'm trying to lose weight? No, it's not. But it can be realistic to say, hey, I'm going to reduce how much I consume this, right? Because expecting yourself to just totally give it up when you've enjoyed it, all you're going to do is crave it. And when you finally get it, you're going to go hard, and then you're going to be mad at yourself. So be realistic. So the number 2 thing I need you to stop doing, because we're creating our list of not to do's. All right. First thing we said we're going to not do is neglect strength training. And the second thing is that we're not going to do is set unrealistic goals. Let me know if y'all still with me on that. If those can work for you, if you feel like you can do those 2 so far, say I can do that. Type that in the chat. I can do that as we get ready for number 3. The number 3 thing I want you to stop doing. All right. Y'all can do that? Awesome. The number 3 thing I want you to stop doing is ignoring this boo-boo right here. Y'all, you have got to drink water. It is a non-negotiable. Drink up. Look. Oh, I should have pulled up the numbers before I came. But our bodies, y'all, are made up of at least 75% water. How do you expect your body to function the way that it should, that you want it to, if you're not giving it what it needs? And why does it need it? Because it's made of it. Fam, it is the largest thing that's made of your body's made of, and you just gonna strip it from it. You want your body to work the way it's supposed to? That's like, you buy this old nice car, and you're like, I don't think I need to put no engine oil in there. I ain't gonna put no lubrication in there. They'll work on their own. Don't pack those bearings. It don't need no lubrication. Nah, fam. Your body needs it. 102 ounces. Come on. Y'all give it up. But your body needs water for a number of reasons. It helps with your metabolism. Again, y'all, we are getting older. We need all of the help we can get with our metabolism. If you just sit around and let it slow down, it will, right? So we already talked about strength training, but drinking that water helps with that. Drinking that water helps with your appetite. You want to lose weight. A lot of times you think you're hungry, you're actually just thirsty. Drink some water. And then, oh, I'm going to say it. You're not even drinking water, but you want your colon to work right? So you eating whatever, putting it in your system, but you're not even lubricating your system to help with the digestion and absorption and removal, all of it together. If you were to get a dry sponge, how difficult is it for it to absorb something? If you wasted some water on your counter, you grab a dry sponge and you try to wipe it up, it's pretty hard. You're basically moving the water around. But if you wet that sponge up, squeeze out the excess, and that sponge is in the condition it's supposed to be in, that water come right on up. It blends on it. Same thing happens when you put water in your body. Now your body can actually absorb the nutrients in the food that you just consumed. If you don't have that lubrication, the nutrients are just sliding on through and going on by, because they can't break through those hard walls because they're not lubricated. There's no moisture. Let me know if this is making sense. And because the inside of your colon is not that doggone hydrated like it's supposed to be, it's all tight and shriveled up, so you can't even get rid of the waste. That doggone waste, it's just you don't have water on it, so now it's just getting all hard, and you're wondering why you're not using the restroom like you used to, why your stomach hurts, why you feel lethargic, why your breath smell like it smells, why your farts smell like they smell. Let's just be real today, y'all. And you can fix a lot of that just by drinking water. Child, my bad. Y'all know how I feel about water. It's so serious. It's so doggone real. And it's so simple. It is such an easy, a simple thing that you can do to help your body just to drink some water. People are like, I can't drink water. It's nasty. It don't taste like nothing. Yes, it does. It's amazing. You can drink all that sugar. You've trained your palate to drink sodas and juices and coffees with all of these doggone additives in it, but you can't drink water when your body needs water. You're not going to reach your health, weight, fitness, weight loss goal, whatever, without drinking water. Your metabolism is not going to work the way it needs to. Your colon, your digestive system will not work the way it's supposed to. Your brain function is not going to work the way it's supposed to. Your energy levels are not going to be what you want them to be so you can get through your workouts. You're not going to sleep the way you want to sleep. And all you got to do is drink a little water. So simple. So if you're joining me now, hey, Crystal Taylor, you're like, who is this woman? Snippety snippet. I'm the owner of Fitness Not a Game, and today we're talking about the 5 things I want you to put on your not to-do list so that you can stop sabotaging your health and your weight loss goals. Number 1, I want you to stop overlooking the importance of strength training. Number 2, I want you to stop setting unrealistic goals. And number 3, I want you to stop ignoring the importance of water. And if y'all ready for number 4, type a 4 in the chat for me. So sorry. I'm bringing it back. Dialing it down. The water got to me. But number 4, we're talking about these things I want you to stop doing that are sabotaging your health and your weight loss goals. Number 4, this is real. Like I said, I'm bringing it back because somebody needs to hear this. I need you to stop overlooking the importance of your mental health. Look, we have to be aware of how stress anxiety, just not even getting the attention for our mental health. All of those things can really impact your physical health. Y'all, for anyone who does not know a little bit about me, if you're new, hey, and if this is your first time on a call with me or watching one of my videos, type a 1 in the chat for me. And shout out to my new folks, welcome. But I share my story frequently, and I'll share it quickly here. 2016. That's a shame. Just saying the year makes me want to cry. But 2016, I was prepping for my second figure competition. And that's a shame. I remember the day, Friday, September the 26th. I believe it was a Friday. I know it's September 26th, but I believe it was a Friday, September the 26th. I realized that my leg and my foot were going numb on my right side. And I already knew it was sciatica, but I went to the doctor anyway. Doctor said, yes, it's sciatica. Cease all training, yoga and everything included. And I was like, dang it. Fine. Because I was only like a month and a half, 2 months away from my show. Well, whatever. Fast forward a few days later, my left arm starts tingling, gets numb. Now, remember, it started my right hip. Now it's my left arm. And I'm like, something's not right. This is jumping all over my body, whatever this is. So now there's this concern that I may have MS. I had to get a few MRIs, meet with a neurologist. Everything comes back clean, except my vitamin D, right? My vitamin D had dropped a little bit, but not enough to cause the symptoms that I was experiencing. So after I think the second or third MRI, the doctor said, okay, everything was good. Let's talk. What has your life been like recently? Like what? So I just started sharing, talking about what was going on. And the doctor said, I think you're stressed. Now, what was happening? Let me tell you how simple the stress was, right? My son had my firstborn, a big boy, had just gone off to college. And I won't say he struggled, but there were issues, the adjustment to going away to school. And he was only 16, going away to college, right? I didn't realize I was so stressed. I was so worried about him that it was eating my body up from stress. Now, a lot of y'all, we know about the anxiety part, right? People talk about the bubble guts, all that good stuff. All of those things is to show you that when this isn't calm, when this is not at ease, it can impact everything that you got going physically. If like it was so bad, y'all, my body was shutting down on me so badly that I couldn't even drive. I could barely go up and down the stairs in my own home. So if I can't do that, how am I going to do a workout? Right? Can't sway. If your stomach bubbling up, you're not going to get the workout either. When you are so stressed out and so anxious that your nerves kick in and your muscles shut down on you and you can't focus, you don't have the energy, the drive to do anything. You really don't care about what you're eating then, if you eat it all. Or you might just eat all the things. All of those things tack on just because we're overlooking the importance of our mental health. Let me know if that makes sense. And if somebody needed that message, I hope you received that. You do not have to speak it publicly. But I hope whoever needed that got it. Don't overlook the importance of your mental health when it comes to your health and your fitness. And even y'all, Just even the stress that comes along with feeling judgment for wherever you are physically now, right? When you don't want to be around certain people because you feel like they're going to look at you or make comments about where you are physically now. All of those things add stress and anxiety and can get you to shut down all of those things, y'all. So that's the fourth thing I need you to start doing. We're about to go into number 5. And if you're ready for number 5, type a 5 in the chat. Because if you're joining now, this is part 2 of helping you create your not to-do list. Not your to-do list, but your not to-do list. So that you can stop sabotaging your health and weight loss goals, right? So the first thing I want you to put on your not to-do list, the first thing you're not going to do is neglect strength training. The second thing that you're not going to do is set unrealistic goals. The third thing that you're not going to do is ignore the importance of drinking water. The fourth thing that you're not going to do is overlook the importance of your mental health. And number 5, since y'all say y'all ready, the fifth thing that you're not going to do is focus solely on the scale to determine whether you are healthy or not. Y'all, we got to break up with that scale. We got to. That scale, I don't know how long I've been saying this, but the scale does nothing but measure your gravitational pull towards the earth. That is it. That is all. It was not even created for you as a person. It was created for trade goods. That scale does not tell you whether you're healthy. Skinny people are unhealthy. Skinny people still have high blood pressure. Skinny people still have high cholesterol. Overweight people are still healthy. Overweight people don't have diabetes. Overweight people have a beautiful blood pressure. That scale is not the end all be all. It's not. But we've been so programmed to believe that it is. You go to the doctor and the doctor tells you how much you should weigh, right? You get a new fitness app and it asks you questions and it tells you what your goal weight is. Y'all, can I tell y'all that whole phrase goal weight drives me batty? Why? What happens when you reach that goal weight? We just stop? Is everything magically perfect and right in your life? Does that mean that your clothes are automatically going to fit and you're going to feel great in them because you weigh a certain number? What if you reach that number and you still like, this don't quite fit the way I wanted to? I still got some jiggle. It's not the number on the scale, y'all. You are going after a feeling. You want those clothes to feel good. You don't want that jiggle. You want to wear that bikini. You want to look good naked. You want to get off those medications. That's your goal. So instead of a goal weight, how about we have a goal habit, a goal life? Can y'all, then let me know if this is making sense. I really want you all to commit to letting go of your goal weight. I really, really do. People get so fixated on a number that they will do anything to reach it. Nobody knows how much you weigh anyway. So what you reach your goal when you're just gonna be walking around like, hey y'all, how you doing? I'm 140. Hey, how you doing? My name's Crystal and I weigh 140. No, nobody knows, nobody cares. Real talk. Because when you living right, you're doing the things right, you're focusing on these habits, you're sleeping, you're drinking your water, you're monitoring what you're eating, you're moving your body. When you meet somebody, they're gonna be like, hey, how you doing? Oh, hey girl, I see you in a minute. What you been doing? You look good. That's what you're looking for. You want people to admire you, to desire you. It's not gonna be like, baby, what's your name? How much you weigh? Oh no, you look good and all, but you still weigh 6 pounds more than I would like you to weigh, even though your body look good. I love your body, but those 6 pounds, fam, nobody knows. Nobody knows. And like I said, people do all type of unhealthy things to say they weigh a number, drinking these doggone detox teas, aka boo-boo juices. You're not eating. You're pooping out everything you did eat just so for a weight. Damn. Come on now. There are better ways. Much better ways. All right. So I need you to stop focusing on that scale and think about those things that matter. Did you wear an outfit that you never thought you fit into again? Did your doctor high five you and say, oh, your numbers look great. Let's go ahead and reduce your prescription. Or we can stop that prescription. That's what we're looking for. Right? So I'm going to let y'all go. I went much longer on this Friday than I expected to. But I hope that you thought it was worth it. I thank you for being here. I am Crystal Taylor. We just went over a list. This was part 2. Again, if you missed part 1, make sure you go back and check it out. Did it last Friday. But this is part 2 of helping you create your not to-do list when it comes to your health and fitness. So to do a recap, number 1 for this week that you're going to stop doing is overlooking the importance of weight loss. Number 2 that you're going to stop doing is setting unrealistic goals. Number 3 that you're going to stop doing is ignoring the importance of drinking water. Number 4 thing that you're going to stop doing is ignoring the importance of mental health, your mental health. And number 5 thing you're going to stop doing is giving the scale all the power that you're giving it and relying on that to determine whether you're healthy, you're doing right, and all those good things. All right. So I hope you have found this helpful. Thank you for rocking with me, trusting me to take any part of your time today. I don't take that lightly at all. I appreciate you. And I will see you again on the next Fitness Friday very, very soon. So y'all be good. Take care of yourself. If you have to go outside, please be safe because I just want you healthy, I want you happy, and I want you here. All right, y'all.